My brain exploded into a million thoughts and only one thought at the same time. Please don't kill me. Hello, my name is Dustin Vogel, and I'm a librarian for the San Diego Public Library. I work in the teen section, which is where I am right now, sitting in the teen section with all the books, and I also work in special collections on the 9th floor. Today I'm here to get you to read this book. It is called All American Boys, and it's by Jason Reynolds and Brandon Kiely. The quote I shared at the beginning of my book talk here is kind of the most important moment from the book, which is a book that focuses on two boys, Rashad and Quinn, who go to Springfield High School, but they don't really know each other. Rashad is written and voiced by Jason Reynolds, and Quinn is written by Brendan Kiely. Rashad is an African-American teenager who's in ROTC because his father believes it's the best path for a young black man. Unlike his best friend English, he doesn't play sports, but otherwise has a normal high school existence filled with school activities, friends, and parties. The book opens with him making plans for the weekend, getting ready with his boys, and going off to the liquor store to pick up some snacks for that night at the party. When he's in the liquor store, through a misunderstanding, he becomes a victim of police brutality. He is beaten by a police officer. Because it's in a very public place, there's many witnesses to Rashad's beating, and everyone gets to see it because it has been videotaped and played on the news. So on the other hand, Quinn is a white teenager on the basketball team, also at Springfield High School. He's also an average teenager, but he's more focused on sports, but he loves to socialize, just like Rashad. When we flash to him at the beginning, he's preparing for the same party that Rashad is supposed to attend. But when he goes to the same liquor store that Rashad is victimized at, he becomes witness to the police officer, Paul Galasso, who was actually a family friend of Quinn's, beat Rashad. After the incident, Quinn tries to forget the violent beating at the party he attends, but he can't. It's in his mind. He has to think about it. He cannot forget it. The rest of the story focuses on the town's response to the police brutality that has been filmed for everyone to see. The story displays the complexity of racism and how easy it is to ignore or overlook it when it isn't happening directly to you, which is exactly what how Quinn reacts initially is, it didn't happen to him, he can overlook it. But more importantly, the story focuses on Rashad and how he copes with what was done to him and how it ties into the bigger issue of police brutality. The story itself is quite mesmerizing and relevant to where we are in history now. Even if it was published 5 years ago, I'm a little late to the party, this was published 5 years ago, both characters are written in a believable manner and all the events mirror what we're currently seeing with Black Lives Matter protesting police brutality. If you haven't read the book, I highly suggest you check it out, as it's easy to read and appropriate for teens as well as adults. While I'm a teen librarian, I am an adult, and not all teen literature works for me, but I actually felt this to be very compelling. So I'm going to read a quick little excerpt from the end of the book. I won't take all the power away from it. I won't read the whole thing. I'm just read a few lines here. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry shouted through the megaphone. Ladies and gentlemen, the chanting died down. We are here, not for Rashad, but for all of us. We're here to say, enough is enough. We're here to say, no more. No more. Spoonie gave the first paper to her, and into the megaphone she began. This is a roll call. Sean Bell. Then she followed with the absent again today. Oscar Grant, absent again today. Rakia Boyd, absent again today. Or Marley Graham, she paused, and at that point the rest of us knew exactly what to do. Absent again today. Ayanna Jones, absent again today. Freddie Gray, absent again today. Michael Brown, absent again today. Tamir Rice, absent again today. Eric Garner, absent again today. Tarika Wilson, absent again today. Once again, this is one of the best books I've read in quite a while. It's very compelling, absolutely speaks to what's happening in in our country right now. I suggest you give it a read. All American Boys by Jason Reynolds and Brendan Kiely. Check it out. Have a good day.